Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. If you're learning English, studying grammar and vocabulary in a textbook is one thing, but actually opening your mouth and speaking to a real person, well, that can feel absolutely terrifying, but it really doesn't have to be. Today, we're building a mental map designed to completely conquer those beginner conversation fears. We're going to break real-world interactions down into tiny, highly achievable steps.
Before we even think about vocabulary, we need to talk about mindset. And this specific quote from our source material is basically your new golden rule. Most people want to help. A simple hello and a smile is a perfect start. If you're feeling nervous about speaking English out loud, I want you to actively hold on to that affirmation. Out in the real world, people are kind. They are not grading your grammar. When you just smile and try, they're going to meet you halfway. Honestly, you already have the tools to succeed.
So, here's the game plan for our time together. We're covering your 7-day speaking map, ordering food and shopping basics, asking for help safely, meeting people and making plans, weather talk and graceful exits, and we'll wrap it all up with your daily confidence checklist.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, your 7-day speaking map. Getting fluent can feel like climbing Mount Everest, right? But we're going to turn that mountain into a gentle, easy staircase. We're using really simple labels for each context here. You're not trying to memorize the whole dictionary today. On day 1, your single goal is just to order a coffee. That's it. Day 2, you go shopping. Day 3 is asking for directions. Day 4 is basic introductions. Day 5 is making plans. Day 6 is weather small talk. And day 7 is mastering goodbyes. By practicing just one very specific scenario each day for a week, you're breaking this massive, intimidating goal into manageable daily victories that will seriously boost your confidence. Let's move to Section 2, ordering food and shopping basics, and see exactly how this builds.
Okay, think about this super short practice script. Hello, can I have one coffee, please? Just add the word iced or hot in there, hand over your $6, and guess what? You've just completed a successful full conversation. You literally don't need complex poetry to get your morning caffeine. You should absolutely celebrate the fact that these simple, straightforward words completely achieve your goal.
And this really highlights a brilliant difference between transactional English and social English. In shopping scenarios, you're using closed, specific vocabulary. Things like, how much is it? Or can I try it on? You just want a direct answer. But for social meetings, those questions are open-ended. What do you do? Or are you enjoying the party? Understanding the type of conversation you're walking into is a game changer because it helps you mentally prepare the right vocabulary ahead of time.
But hey, what happens when things go wrong? That brings us to Section 3, asking for help safely.
Being lost in a new city can trigger a serious wave of panic, and that makes speaking a foreign language 100 times harder. When you're panicked, you need a reliable formula. Step 1, always start with "excuse me." It's polite and it immediately grabs their attention. Step 2, clearly state your problem by saying "I'm lost." Step 3, make your request. Where's the train station? Or where's the museum? Just plug whatever location you need into that clear structure. By memorizing this exact phrasing, you totally remove the stress of trying to invent grammar while you're already feeling scared.
Now, let's transition to days 4 and 5 of our challenge with Section 4, meeting people and making plans.
This is where we move past simple transactions and into real human connections. Like at a party. Meeting someone new almost always comes with that awkward pause, right? Well, you can totally bypass that by practicing a simple role-play sequence and watching for natural turn-taking cues. Step 1, exchange names and pause so they can respond. Step 2, ask, "What do you do?" And Step 3, listen, this is the golden ticket right here. Ask about their hobbies. What do you do in your free time? People love talking about their hobbies, whether it's hiking, baking, or playing guitar. It completely opens up the conversation flow. And if you find a shared hobby, you might want to hang out. Here is a perfect real-world partner script for checking schedules over a phone call. You just ask, "Are you free on Saturday?" And then you've got to make sure you're both on the same page by picking a specific, easy-to-find location to verify clarity. Something like, "Let's meet at the big clock tower." Notice how incredibly direct that is? You do not need fancy idioms to make weekend plans.
But wait, what if you have a scheduling conflict?
You're going to want to keep this busy sheet in mind. If someone asks if you're free, you can politely decline their invitation and immediately pivot to a new time. You just say, "I'm sorry, I am busy. What about Sunday?" I want to assure you right now, it is perfectly okay to say you are busy. This simple pivot keeps the whole conversation moving naturally without causing any offense whatsoever.
Moving right along to Section 5, Weather Talk and Graceful Exits.
These are absolutely essential skills for the final days of our challenge. The all-time classic conversation starter is, of course, the weather, especially if you're just standing around waiting for a bus. The trick is to keep it simple with polite adjectives. It is sunny, it is cold, or it is a beautiful day, isn't it? And you can use very similar polite adjectives to respond to their hobbies like, that is interesting, or that is cool. Relying on these common words is hands down the easiest way for beginners to kick off small talk and maintain a natural back and forth flow. You make an observation, they agree, and boom, you are officially having a conversation.
Now, perhaps the most uncomfortable part of any interaction is figuring out how to leave. You can't just quickly turn around and walk away in silence. Instead, you want to use a polite, three-step, graceful exit. Step 1, give a gentle reason. I have to go now. Step 2, say something genuinely nice. It was nice to talk to you. Step 3, simply say goodbye. Have a nice day. When you compare this structured, polite exit to an abrupt departure, the difference is night and day. It leaves the other person feeling respected, and it leaves you looking incredibly fluent and polite.
And that brings us to our final section, your daily confidence checklist. We're wrapping all these tools up into an actionable daily mindset that you can literally start using today. Before you even step foot into a coffee shop or a store, run through this mental checklist. First, smile. Second, speak slowly. Third, use please and thank you often. Remember, basic body language like a genuine smile combined with a deliberately slow speaking pace is a massive advantage. Speaking slowly actually buys you time to think of your next word, and it instantly boosts your confidence while making you so much easier to understand. It's a simple mindset exercise that calms the nerves before you even speak.
Also, keep this quick list of essential action verbs in your mental back pocket. Do you have this? I am looking for a shirt. Can I try it on? I will take it. Can you help me? If you can just master these 5 key verbs, you can successfully order items or request assistance in virtually any shop in the English-speaking world. It's like a universal skeleton key for shopping.
And honestly, we cannot stress this next point enough. Please and thank you. These are truly powerful words that make people genuinely happy to assist you. You shouldn't just think of them as vocabulary words on a flashcard. They are a critical cultural habit in social settings. Saying please and thank you builds immediate, almost automatic trust. It signals that you respect the person helping you, and trust me, in return, they will be so much more patient and helpful as you practice your English.
So, we've covered the map, the scripts, and the mindset. Now it is entirely up to you. I want to leave you with this final, provocative question directly from our source material. Where will you practice your English today? Are you going to try ordering at a coffee shop? Will you test out some weather small talk at work? Or maybe make plans at the park? Pick just one scenario, use the tools from this explainer, and take that first step out into the real world. You are absolutely, completely ready for this. Have a fantastic time practicing, and we'll see you next time.